Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande, Roth. By the way, before we get into all things party with your set, now we've gone through the whole wedding. We're up to the big party after the ceremony and the cocktail hour. Beautiful day. Leah has her first road tennis match today.
Oh, good luck. She won her first match at home. That was so exciting.
She did. And now we're heading out to East Hampton today, Cande. So, we're taking the ride out there. Going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for it. So where we last left off, Cande, very excited, tongue-tied almost. We went through everything, the rehearsal, dinner, everything. The cocktail hour, you're talking of making my mouth watering, just unbelievable. Now we're at the party.
Yes.
And,
now you know how they introduce the parents of the bride, the parents of the groom, right?
Sure.
Okay. So the parents of the bride are first. Tim and Esther walk, get to their spot, right? Then it's our turn, which was already awkward because I haven't seen or spoken to Kenny in 4 years.
Right, let's just hold it. We're going to backtrack for 1 second. It's out there anyway. Your ex-husband was there to be introduced with you, Casey's father. So that's where we are. So now you're already a little nervous about it, right?
Yes, it's awkward. Not going to lie.
All right.
So here we go. We went the wrong way, so it took us extra long to get where we're going, which was awkward enough. Then we get to our spot next to Tim and Esther, and the power goes off.
Stop.
Not kidding. Okay?
The gods were watching, yes.
Everybody from the DJ, people are running around trying to figure out what's going on. And meanwhile, the entire bridal party is out in the sun waiting to be introduced to come inside, inside the tent.
Right.
They get it back. It's broken again. About 30, did you hear what I'm saying? 30 minutes later, maybe not quite that long, it comes back on.
You have to be kidding me.
I am not kidding you. Meanwhile, Tim, the big papa of the bride, says, listen, you better extend this wedding 30 minutes because I'm not paying for this 30 minutes we just had.
Yeah.
So he's going to work that out in the way he does. And then the wedding started. And it was fine. They introduced we had a great time.
So did they go back and introduce everyone again?
No, thank goodness. We were only just into it. The mother and father of the bride.
Right.
The mother, father of the groom. That was it. Power goes out.
Right, so when the power comes back on, did
they leave off where they, we're still standing there. We already did our, introduction.
But wait a minute. You didn't stand there for a half hour.
We stood there for a pretty long time, and then we said, you know what? Let's go sit down and see what happens. So we did that, and then once we did that, after about 10 minutes, it did come back on.
I would have been fuming. Fuming.
Yeah, well, the bride was upset, but then, of course, my son got her laughing, and they were dancing out in the hot sun, and so they're a good team. Okay. She was all right. She calmed down. We all calmed down, and then the wedding started. It was fantastic. Jackie and her dad did the first dance.
To what?
They didn't.
What song?
To "Sweet Child of Mine," but an acoustic version.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
It was lovely. He can't dance. But they did very, listen, they went back and forth. They looked beautiful. And then it was Casey and my turn. People were whooping it up. They loved it. They loved it.
Of course, the father of the bride couldn't dance, but you were fantastic.
Right. So when he did his speech, he said, Candy, you did a better speech than I did last night, and you dance better than I do today. That's 2 for 2. It was really cute.
That's very nice.
And then, of course, dinner starts. We were so full. From cocktail hour. They put this beautiful salad down with that creamy mozzarella. I forget what it's called. Something with a B. Bucati. I forget. Anyway, Dana will know. And a beautiful salad of arugula. Really delicious. I was pretty full. So I took about 2 bites of that. And then filet mignon, which was absolutely delicious. And dancing in between. If I had to complain about two things: the power going off, and the music wasn't to my liking, but I wasn't the one getting married. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, listen, you're at a certain age. You understand?
Right. They're
Okay.
into that whatever, electric whatever.
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
am not. I'm not dancing to that. I'm
God, you're so
tired.
old. You're so old. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
the shoes I bought to wear to the wedding were killing my feet.
Of
I
course
was
they
going to
were.
be crippled. So my sweet friend Debbie Duhame, who we all know and love,
Yes.
went back to my room, which was quite a hike from where the reception was, to get me another pair of shoes.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, so I ditched those. So in the pictures, I don't know if you're posting anything, but if you see me dancing with Casey, those are not the shoes I was wearing originally, which were beautiful and perfect for the wedding. These were flip-flops that Debbie had to go get me because the shoes were killing my feet.
Yeah, I haven't posted anything yet because I was waiting for the real professional pictures, Candy. I wanted, the first impression
through
to
the
be...
grapevine, those professional pictures all are not going to come, the whole series of them, for about a month, but they're going to release some to Casey and Jackie. As soon as they do, I will forward them all to you, but it's going to be a couple of days. But I did give you the Instagram thing because I'm not on Instagram. And as you said, one person who went to the wedding put up some photos. There'll be more.
Right.
More people will start. Then we'll see some of the photos taken by the professionals. It'll slowly get up to where it's supposed to be.
As I get some good ones, we will start posting for
I
sure.
sent you a bunch, though, from people who just took their own pictures.
Yeah, random.
So, yeah, so we've got some nice pictures to start with.
We do. It sounds like you had a wonderful time, Candy.
Had a wonderful time, and I'll just say this. At the end of the wedding, we go back to my suite. Thank you. My cousin, her husband, Ellen, my girlfriend, Barry, who came to the wedding and stayed in my suite with me Sunday night. And Evan comes in and he goes, "Hey, there's an after party." I said, "What? Nobody told me." I was already in my nightgown. I got dressed. I went to the after party. And needless to say, we shut the place down. They turned the lights on and stopped serving drinks.
That was it. You guys know how to...
That was it. We had a great time. Lots of laughs. I got really close to her family, more close than I've already become. Casey's friends have adopted me. I'm the mother of the troops. And in fact, we're all going to meet in Manhattan to go out again because that's just how much fun we had.
The whole thing is beautiful, Candy. It really is.
Was. It really was. As I said, I watched 4 weddings, given this wedding a 9 out of 10 because of that little snafu and the music. I had to deduct a point.
Yes, the power outage. The music. For those of you who didn't hear me the first time in the cheap seats, you're old, okay? You're old. Stop it. The music.
And then Tim gave a lovely speech.
I'm sure.
Alluded to. Okay, and then it was Devin and Evan. Of course, Evan, the best man, the brother, and Devin was unbelievable. This is a kid that he's a man now, but he was Casey's big in the fraternity. Okay, and they've been friends a long time. A little backtrack on Devin's story, which is very sad. His sister was murdered by an ex-boyfriend in their house.
Oh my.
And Casey was with him when he got that news. They were still in college. And anyway, they are bonded for life. I didn't realize how much Devin loves my son. It was beautiful. I was crying. It was really too much. So there was a lot of love at this wedding.
There's a lot to unpack. The whole day.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, we're very happy for you. By the way, we went through everything from beginning to end, rehearsal, dinner, wedding, everything. So all of these chats we had this morning will be up at licountry.com probably after 12 o'clock. You can
and I guess there's a few pictures. I mean, you could post us dancing, right?
Yes, I will get those up for sure, what you sent me. Candy, it's beautiful. So happy to hear all about it, really. And
Thank you.
I'll give you this, okay? It is National Women's Health and Fitness Day and National Coffee Day. So this is your day, Candy. Go take a walk.
I'm going to walk around the block a few times and drink a lot of coffee.
Yes, and one more. Big shout out to our VFW folks, Veterans of Foreign Wars.
Oh, yes.
It is VFW Day. So, yes, but today is your day, Candy. Get yourself a nice cup of coffee.
I will.
And enjoy. I'm glad you guys,
all right. I'm
everything
sorry
went
you weren't
well.
there. We would have had pictures of us hugging and being the loving couple we are.
I know.
But you couldn't make it. So my next wedding I'll have, and maybe then you'll come.
And Tilly was good when you came back finally and you saw her. She was happy to see you.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
I was
all right.
Brian. Yes, I wasn't hugged and kissed so much in 3 months.
All right.
All right, honey, we got to go.
Yes.
We'll
All right.
talk more about this. Any questions you have? I'll fill in the answers tomorrow.
So proud. What a proud mama.
I am. I'm so
You
proud.
won't
It was
stop.
joyous.
I love it. Yes.
So joyous. All right.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.